Dedicated to all them fuck-ass lists you left me out. All them conversations about New York I wasn't mentioned like I moved or something.
Yeah.
Kush God, bitch. The realest.
Pete Rock. Smoke DZA.
Right. Soul brother number uno.
Let's get it, home.
And you know. Right.
Let's go. DZA.
In a perfect world, kilos of gold ropes and West Coast link that fuck with flights to bring the smoke in. Bitch from the Ivy Coast, it's cool to bring the dope in. Serving niggas like it's 04 next to Copeland's on Broadway. More money, more weight, the more clicking, the more weight. And don't be annoying hitting my phone all day. They say you living then you die. Well nigga, I done lived a million times. Dead ain't nice, shit this Henny got me nice. Got to fall before you fly, first the test landing, then you expanding. Kick in the door, let the next man in. Let me hear that. Mom's crib, saltfish, fresh bacon, some sweet plantains. Cheers to getting money, I'm Ted dancing. Nigga been focused since I said hi to. More shit to get high to. More slick bars I provide you. Fuck a crab to infiltrate, try to divide crews.
I see you.
You say you ballin', but it's bitty though. You know it's fucked up when Sharkeisha get more hits than your video. Fuck us a Diddy hoe. This that Rap City flow. Hit flex, let the city know. Shit, by the time you hear this, a nigga be up on Arsenio.
No doubt.
And I got many more. And many more. Many more.
Let them know, Smoke.
Don't stop. Kush God, bitch. I was born February 8th, 1984, Harlem Hospital. 3rd floor. Know what I mean? Mom Dukes, Pops. Fresh from Guyana and all that. Came straight to Harlem, how ironic. Shout out my nigga Pete Rock. Funny shit. I remember I was about 19, I used to carry Pete Rock crates to get in the club. Smoke weed with him and chill. And now I got a beat from this nigga and it's on my album. You know? Was battling and shit, used to play ball. Shout out to all the niggas I killed in Morningside. Mook, you know about that shot in the middle court.
Pete Rock.
Shout out to my nigga Numbers.
Smoke DZA.
Smoking Numbers, it's my nigga Tron. Been blessed to tour around the world. Shout out my fans all around the world. I love y'all just as much as y'all love me. I do this for y'all. Shout out Cinematic, shout out my brother Johnny Shipes. To all them arguments that I had with John. Lord knows that shit made me stronger. Lord knows that shit made me me. Shout out my big bro Shice Bubs. The city will always be purple. I started rapping cause of Biggie Smalls. Shout out to my nigga Nello, one of my first rap partners. I remember we was on 17th. Nigga said I got a rhyme. I said, what? I got a rhyme too, nigga. Niggas went back and forth. That been my nigga ever since. 180 days.
Pete Rock.
You know?
Smoke DZA.
Shout out to Matt Cyphers, the first time I was ever on TV.
Gabbo, G.
Shout out to Peter Rosenberg. Shout out to Funk Flex.
Shout out to Cypher
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Carly Hustle for believing. Shout out to DJ Enough. Shout out to Ebro. And I never changed my name, nigga. I never forget when I rocked on that Summer Jam stage.
Good festival stage.
I came out in that white robe, they thought I was crazy. I told these niggas, I'm at home, what's up? Shout out to 183rd, shout out to my nigga G the Hunch. Lighting up all the motherfucking bombers in them sessions and all that. Never forgotten. Shout out my nigga Brock. Shout out DJ Dahi. Shout out DJ Will Gates. Shout out my nigga Ab-Soul. Shout out my motherfucking brother Dom Kennedy.
One time for Archie Davis.
For all them good talks we had about keeping this shit independent. Shout out my little brother Joey Badass. Shout out Pro Era. Everybody in Pro Era. Rest in peace, Capital Steez. I miss you, kid. Shout out my brother Aaron Reed. Shout out Shot Money. Shout out L.A. Reid. Shout out Sylvia Rome.
Pete Rock.
Word.
Smoke DZA.
Shout out my nigga Halim, all my Queens niggas. Shout out Dapper Dan for all the talks, for being a Harlem nigga. Shout out my big brother Dan Dash for being a Harlem nigga, for showing a nigga a lot of lanes. Shout out my nigga Killer Cam, Jim Jones. Shout out my nigga Cutman. $1 in a dream, nigga. To the top. Shout Shout out my Uncle Dreddy. Drive around in that ambulance, getting high all day, how we give it up. Shout out my nigga Fat Troy, what up Slide? Shout out John Sparks, my nigga Rico, PR. Shout out Kenny Powers, every time I go on the left coast I get that popcorn bag. Shout out my brother Burner, shout out Chevy Woods, Ty Dolla $ign. Shout out my brother JP, Buddy. Brothers for life, you know I'm here. Shout out my bro Buju, Shaba Buju, that's my nigga. Shout out my nigga Vince, Show. Shout out my son Shad the God, it's my little guy right there. Shout out my bro Jackson. By the time you get home, you be hearing this, we be rolling in dough. We gon' be on our King of New York shit, do the King of New York dance when you get out that motherfucker. True story, I think I'm about to go get me a Borsalino hat. We can be on our real Nucky Thompson, chalky white shit. Yeah. Shout out my nigga Branson. Shout out DJ Webstar. Shout out Thurston Howard III. Mayhem Loren. All my low life niggas all around the world. Shout out my nigga Dutch. Shout out my nigga Saint. Shout out GFC. God Family Culture. 3 words to live by. Shout out my brother Nakim. Shout out the Quad. Shout out Calendar. Shout out 40 ounce Pan. Shout out my nigga Bodega Bams. Shout out to Ola. Shout out to the Tan Boys. Shout out to my barber Bud for keeping my hairline still a hairline. Shout out to my nigga Curtains. Shout out my nigga Mickey Fax. Shout out my nigga Aldo. BBM. Shout out my nigga Mookie Jones.
Pete Rock.
My nigga DeLorean. Shout out Slim Thug, Bun B, Paul Wall. Shout out my nigga Al too. Shout out to my grandma, my grandpa. Still around kicking. Giving a nigga speeches. Trying to make me rap like Will Smith. Shout out my brother Steve. You annoying motherfucker. Every day I know I can wake up 10:30, 11 o'clock. That phone about to ring and I'm about to get some motivational speech. Shout out my brother Wayno. We off that C-train. Shout out to my road manager Brick Flair, Dallas. Funny nigga. Shout out my nigga Trademark the Skydiver. Shout out to Philippe Chow. Shout out to my nigga Florine. Bring them satays, keep them fresh. Shout out Wiz, Spitter, Crit, Bull Will. My brothers. Shout out Harry Fraud, my brother. Shout out Blunt Smoker, my brother. You see me, you see him. Shout out my brother Fat Kurt. Shout out Auntie Gail, rest in peace Uncle Kenny. Shout out to Not Right, shout out to 2 Dope Boys. Shout out to Exclusive Zone, Rap Radar. Shout out to everybody that believed in the kid. Shout out to Dan the Man. Shout out to International Joe. Shout out Young Roddy, Corner Boy. Shout out my brother Chasing Cash. Shout out C Gutter, Musa. Shout out Action Bronson. Shout out ASAP. Shout out Vinny Chase. Shout out Troy Ave. Shout out New York City. Shout out Mac Wiles. Shout out Chinks, French, Coke Boys. And I'm up out of here. Dream.Zone.Achieve.
Pete Rock.
Get money, y'all.
Smoke DZA.
Right. Coney. Whole lot.